Hi, Bonnie.
Good morning, Mira and Ron. How are you today?
Great. You?
Good.
Good. I'm great. Thank you. Coming at you from a city that you both know very well, Toronto, Canada.
Oh,
Where my
wonderful.
husband is right now.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. And you shot Condor here, correct?
I did, yes.
Yeah. So you both know the city very well. We all love you guys. And first off, congratulations on season three. You know what? This show is so well written, so intense. It really just grips you from the beginning. And in season one, we learned about the world of cryptocurrency. In season two, the focus was ambition. Ron, bring us up to speed on what we're gonna see in season three.
So season three um, is the company is now underway. You know, money is being spent. We have our offices, we have our staff, and we're trying to find our niche in the world of justifying our own existence by, you know, creating a revenue stream that's going to make this huge investment worthwhile. And we're finding out that it's a slippery slope and it's very expensive. And then all of a sudden, just as we're grappling with our own nuts and bolts, we get a visitation from Mira's character, Rebecca Stroud, who's NSA
Yeah.
and who is looking to undermine the very nature of what makes us unique, which is our anonymity and our ability for no one to understand who's using the web and for what purposes. And that's running counter
Yes.
to the government's interests. So season three is this huge tug of war between the world needs to know and the world needs to not know.
Wow. And Mira, coming on board with this character, I love the fact that you're gonna like kind of just give them a run for their money. What was it about the show and the character that made you want to come on board?
The writing is so good, and the penetrating gaze into the souls of these people and the moral dilemmas that they find themselves in, I think, is so compelling. You know, watching the first two seasons, I was like, wow, I've just joined a really amazing show. And you know, the character, I found her oddness, her loneliness, her strange quirks. You know, she always eats the same food from the same restaurant every day alone. She can't really handle the slightest bit of romantic, like, you know, forays. Like, you know, she's got this guy that likes her and she can't really handle it. She's a very bizarre person.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed playing her, even though she's not the happiest of people.
Well, that's okay. You know what? At least you don't have to take her home with you, right?
Yes, as soon as I walk through my door, my 4 children and 3 dogs and cat kind of take care of wiping away any residual bits of any character I play.
Exactly. Now, Ron, for you, you know, you played so many compelling characters. You've given us such great stuff. What is it about Wes Chandler that made you come aboard on season two, and then just to continue with this guy?
Well, he's essentially a pirate. You know,
Yeah.
he loves to be right on the edge of moral ambiguity because it's an exciting place to be, and because he feels as though he's able to exert. You know, he's a power freak, and he's a control freak, and but he loves danger. He loves gambling. So this is a tailor-made situation for him. He gets a chance to
Yeah.
lord over people who are 2 or 3 generations younger than him. So innately, he's the boss. You know, he's the straw that stirs the drink, which makes him very comfortable. But he also gets to be in a
Yeah.
place where he's letting it all ride, and he gets to exercise this ruthlessness that I think actually sexually turns him on.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. We can
I
discuss
mean,
that maybe for the
you
next
know,
season, you know.
I'm just giving you part of my motivation,
Okay. Well,
and I
Mira,
do,
you
and
know,
I
what
do
is it
bring him
like
home.
going one on one with this guy? And hopefully not in that nature, but seriously, sitting down next to Ron and doing a scene with him. Tell me about that.
I loved working with Ron. Obviously, I've been a fan of his for many years, as is my father. My father always says what a great actor Ron is and how much he has always admired him. And my dad admires few people. My dad's a bit of an acting snob, you know. There's Brando, there's De Niro, there's Ron Perlman.
Wow.
There's a few people out there, but not many.
Well, there's only one Paul Sorvino, that's for sure.
And
that's amazing.
Yeah, so to get to actually act opposite him was a real treat, and I felt, especially because we're in an adversarial, positioning, even though it's meant to be sort of a civil sit-down dinner meeting, but it quickly turns rather nasty, and he rattles her cage. He gets under her skin, and she's used to being the one who's doing the rattling, and it was wonderful to have Ron rattle my cage.
It's vice versa too.
Yeah,
I could just. We actually don't have that, even though her presence impacts me from the very moment she arrives all the way to the end of the show, and vice versa. Yeah. We only had a couple or 3 scenes together, which meant that those scenes needed to be so charged with antagonism and energy, and so it made for playing those scenes really cool.
Well, we can't wait to watch this. It starts streaming. It's now streaming today, and just thank you to both of you for everything. You guys are such great actors. You're always welcome back here in Toronto, so come and visit us again. And again, thank you for your time this morning. What a thrill to be able to talk to you. Thank you so much, and best of luck with it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day,
too,
you guys.
You too.